Hello, and I'd like to welcome you to today's session. Today, we're going to focus a lot more on stretching. I think you'll also realize that I also need to work on my flexibility, especially since it is a component of fitness. So, I thought I would throw in a stretching session in between our usual very hard workouts. As much as I record these sessions for you, um, some of these also tend to help me out. Okay, let's get into it. So, with your legs crossed, try and reach as far forward as you can. We're gonna hold it for 20 seconds. It might feel uncomfortable, but try and hold it as far as you can reach. Okay, so we're also going to focus a lot on static stretching today. All right, let's do that again one more time. So trying to get as far as you can. So I guess what we're basically saying is that we will work on our flexibility together, which I think is a good thing. It's a good challenge. I hope it makes you feel like you are not alone in being inflexible. All right, so let's extend our legs out. So nice and straight, legs together. We're going to point the toes and then try and reach as far forward as we can. Okay, so you can grab hold of your shins or something. But we're going to start by holding for about 10 seconds. So up, let's go again for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, flex the feet, then try and touch your toes. You'll feel this stretch happening in your calves. Okay, so as much as you're reaching for your toes, once you've grabbed them, pull your toes towards you. Okay, so we're really just trying to really stretch the calves. Let's go again, holding for 10 seconds. Just trying to get used to the sensation. Okay, point your toes. Let's go back to that stretch where we try and reach as far forward as we can. But this time we're going to hold it for 20 seconds. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, sit back up. Let's same stretch again for 20 seconds. Once you're ready, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, flex your feet, catch your toes, then pull them towards you. We're gonna hold this for 20 seconds. Should be about 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good stuff. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time, holding again for 20 seconds. Really pull your toes towards you so that you're also getting that nice calf stretch in the process. And done. Okay. Let's have our legs slightly apart. Well, for today we're going to do slightly apart, but with time we'll be able to take them all the way apart. Okay, so you can grab your shins or reach as far forward as you can. Okay, then we'll take both arms to one side. So keep your sit bone on the mat. I'm going to hold this for 10 seconds. So just introducing you to this stretch. So keep your sit bone on the mat. Don't lift your butt cheek just because you're trying to get to your toes. All right, switch over again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, very good. So we're going to do those ones and hold them for 20 seconds. Reach forward and go. So if you feel a strain happening in your back, you can try and lengthen yourself, trying to get your back a little more straight. I found that that helped get rid of the back discomfort for a bit. All right, reach over to one side and hold it for 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. All right, very good. Let's move over to the other side and hold it for 20 seconds. Again, if you feel that discomfort happening in your back, then just try lengthening yourself so that your back is a little more straight instead of curved. That might help ease off the discomfort. Let's go for round two. So just like we're doing, just like in any static stretch, as you're holding it, try see if you can push the limit of your range of motion. So keep trying to get farther and farther forward the longer you hold the stretch. You'll find that your flexibility and range of motion increases. Okay, both arms to one side, same thing. So get to the farthest that you can, and then after some time, try see if you can take it even farther, even deeper into that stretch. There's a stretching mechanism, and when you do these kind of stretches, the muscles adapt due to some things that we call muscle spindles that have an entire science behind them. Maybe I'll do a separate video on them. Just also explain to you, or rather, try to bring out the fact how static stretching helps and slow stretching. Let's come now to the quads while still also working on the ankle. So hold that leg as close to you as possible. Then lift the other leg slightly just to clear the heel off the ground, and then do 10 ankle rotations to one side, and then we'll switch over to the other side. Now, you will feel your thigh getting really engaged, especially as you try to lift your leg off the ground. So, since the objective is on the ankle, you can place something underneath your shin, like a book or a block, just so you can be able to lift your leg. Okay, our objective is not the workout, our objective is the ankle. so you can have an aid underneath your calves. Alright, cross over that leg. So, and like in the other one hand holds the knee, the other one is at the shin. Then push your leg, or rather pull your leg towards you. So really pull your knee towards you as much as you can. You'll feel this in your glutes. Then point your toes and hold that for 10 seconds. And then we're going to flex our foot and hold it for 10 seconds as well. Should be about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So opposite elbow. So use it to really push your knee away from you, and then it should help you turn. Okay, so the elbow is pushing the knee away, and you're also using that to help you turn. Again, you'll feel this in your glutes or on your side of your leg and also your lower back due to the twist. Okay, that leg still crossed over. Now place it on your thigh, place your ankle on your thigh, then try push down your knee to where is comfortable. So it's almost like you're trying to do a seated number 4 stretch. So you'll feel this one opening up your hip. So try and really push that leg down to where is comfortable. Let's come to a figure 4 stretch now on the back. So get your hands underneath one thigh and then pull it in towards you. You'll feel this in the thigh of the leg whose ankle is on your thigh. And again, holding this for 20 seconds. So really push it in towards you until where you feel is the farthest, and then hold it there. Okay, before we switch over to the other leg, let's repeat everything on this one side. So squeeze your leg towards you as much as you can. Lift, or rather have your leg supported, and then take it round. Take the ankle round in one direction. I'm guessing that should be 5, 6, 7. Don't worry if your ankle rotations are not as smooth. This is exactly why we're doing this. We're trying to bring in that mobility back into these joints. And the ankle joint is a joint that we usually tend to overlook, yet it carries a lot of our weight throughout the day. So getting some mobility into it is important. All right. Cross over the leg, holding the knee and the shin, pulling that knee towards you so you really get that stretch in your glute. Then point your toes as you hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your foot. Keep the tension in your knee, or rather keep pulling it in towards you. The ankle movements are just an extra. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Use your elbow to push that knee out to the side, and then use that force that you're creating to help you turn. So this should feel really good for your lower back, but you should also feel it in your glutes as well. Okay, let's come to the figure 4, the seated figure 4. So try and really push that knee or that leg down. So just trying to really open up that hip and hold it there for 20 seconds. I think we should be at about 11, 10, 9, 8. Transition to the back. Then thread your arms until they meet behind the thigh, and then pull in that leg towards you until you get to the farthest that you can. You'll feel that stretch in the glute of the bent leg. All right, brilliant. Okay, let's switch legs. So pulling that leg towards you, grab the shin, pull it in towards you as much as it will allow. This is also very good for bending your knee. Lift or support your leg and then rotate it. Rotate the ankle for 3, 4, 5. You might find that one ankle rotates better than the other. And again, this is why we're doing exactly what it is that we're doing, just to make sure that both are strong and healthy, especially if you are in the habit of wearing high heeled stilettos. You really do not want to sprain your ankle because that is painful, which I know you know. So let's get some mobility into that ankle, just trying to strengthen it. All right, then cross over the leg. So pull in that knee towards you as you point your toes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Flex your foot again, holding it for 10 seconds. Keep the tension in your knee, or rather keep pulling that knee towards you so that you're stretching your glutes as much as possible. Okay, then use the elbow to push the leg to one side and then twist to the other side. All right, let's get into the seated figure 4. So placing your ankle on your thigh, try and push down the rest of the leg just to really try and open up that hip. Again, holding this one for 10 seconds, 20 seconds. So whenever we're doing static stretches, the recommended holding time is between 15 to 30 seconds. So today we're doing 20 seconds. All right, switch over to the back, thread your fingers behind the other thigh, then pull it in towards you. How is your head? Your head is flat on the ground. Okay, so you're really just trying to focus on that stretch. All right, let's go for round 2. So pulling that leg towards you as much as you can. Then lift or have your leg supported by a block or a book if you need to. Then rotate it 10 times. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep that leg pulled in towards you. Okay, because that will help with, it stretches the quads, because that's the idea. All right, switch direction and rotate again for 10 repetitions. All right, cross it over, one hand on the knee. Pull that knee towards you as much as possible so you get to maximize on that glute stretch. Then point your toes for 10 seconds. All right, get your elbow to your knee, really push that knee to the side, and then use that push or that leverage to help turn the back as well. So this is a multifaceted stretch because you're stretching your glutes at the same time you're also stretching your lower back. Let's transition now to the seated figure four. So really push your leg down as much as possible. Then into the seated, or rather the lying back figure four. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, so still on the back, grab your toes and then lift your legs. Okay, so if you need to have your knees bent, that's also okay. I should have done a side view of this so that you're able to see, but your toes are in constant contact with your fingers. Okay, so your fingers are the ones holding the toes in place. Next time I'll do a side view so that it doesn't look like I'm just, lifting my legs and just staying there. Okay, very well. Let's transition to our knees now. Okay, we're still stretching the legs and the hip for this one. I'll do a side view so that you're able to see what we're about to do. So pick one leg, then push it as far back as you can while you're lying on this one here. Okay, so that is the position that we're going to. In addition, you can also use your arms to push you even further back. Okay, so slide your leg behind you. You can use your arms to push, to give you the force to push yourself even further back. Okay, you might feel the stretch also happening in your shoulders, especially if you're pushing through the floor. So this is a really good stretch. It's one of my favorite actually. I can't exactly tell you why, but I do love this one. Okay, next, cross over the leg. Again, I'll do a side view so that you're able to see what I mean by crossover. So the same leg that went backwards. So cross it over the other one and then push it back. Okay, so it'll feel like you're almost sitting on this other leg, which is exactly what we want to do so we get that nice glute stretch. Okay, so cross your leg over and then push yourself backwards. You'll feel this one happening in your glutes and hold this for 20 seconds. Good. Let's go for round two with the same leg. Speaking of same, yesterday I came across the word sesame and I wondered whether it's also possible to say same. But anyway, jokes aside. So push back that same leg and then try and lie on the bent leg, if you can actually get your forehead to that knee or even to the floor, even better. Okay, up and cross over and then push it back. You'll feel this one happening in your glutes. Again, it's also one of my favorite stretches for some interesting reason. Maybe it's because I got this mainly from rugby players. But anyway, I do love this stretch. It's a nice one. Let's switch to the other leg. So push it as far back as you can. Then try get your forehead to that knee or to the floor if you can, and hold it for 20 seconds. Okay, cross it over and then push yourself back just to get that nice stretch happening in your glutes. Part of the other reason why we hold the stretch for so long is because we want I want you to breathe as you're holding the stretch, because many times the tendency is to hold your breath when you're doing a particular stretch or movement, which is not good for your heart, especially if you have any risk of cardiac complications. So, as much as you can, try and breathe as deeply as you can in these positions, which is also why we're holding them for this long. So that if you're holding your breath, then at some point you'll be forced to stop holding your breath. But if you can not hold your breath since the beginning of the movement, even better. Or I cross it over to the other side just to really stretch that glute. Again, you're also using your arms to help push you even lower, which is good because then you'll get that additional stretch in your shoulders. Okay, let's come into a squatting position. We're going to use our elbows to push apart our knees. So there, and then push them as far apart as you can. This really opens up the hip. All right, place your hands on your toes and then stand, or rather extend your legs. So if you can have straight knees in this position, even better. But otherwise, extend as far as is comfortable for you. Let's come back to the squat. Then use your elbows to push apart your knees. So really try and push them as far apart as you can. It's almost like you're trying to do a seated or the squatting split. So really push them as far apart as you can. Then grab your toes and extend your legs. Again, if you can have if you can have straight legs when doing this, even better. This is a very good stretch for the hamstrings. You can choose to let go of your feet or whatever if they're a bit uncomfortable holding them. But try to really stretch yourself to the maximum of this stretch that you can. All right, then coming up. Whoops, I went. That was. Let's rotate that hip 3 times in the clockwise or anti-clockwise. Three times in one direction, and then 3 times in the other one. So you choose. All right, then switch. So really try and get in that full range of motion, pushing back your hips, pushing them to the side, then forward, then side, and then back. Push your hip to the farthest to one side you can go, then lift the corresponding arm, take it over your head and hold it for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Push your hip to the other side as far as it will go, then take the corresponding arm and take it over your head and hold it for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Smile a bit, smile a bit. We're almost done, so don't have a very serious face. Almost done. And finished. Alright, clasp your hands together, take them over your head. If you can squeeze your ears, even better, and then twist to one side and hold it. Now, what you'll possibly find is that you are able to keep twisting to that side. The longer you hold this stretch, the more you're able to stretch or turn or keep turning. You can test your limit. Okay, very good. Let's do the same thing for the other side after we have rested our shoulders, because I knew that they were getting tired. So you're welcome. All right, up we go, and then twist, then hold that stretch. And if you can see that you're able to keep turning, then keep turning. Just make sure that your feet are not turning with you. Let's finish off today with 3 deep breaths. Pick it up from there, bend your knees, and up you go as you breathe in, nice and deep, and out. 2 more to go. Pick it up, bend your knees, and breathe in, and breathe out. We have 1 more to go. Take your time, bend your knees as you go up. Make sure you're breathing in, don't cheat. And breathe out. Well done, well done. I'll see you in the next class, yeah? Bye.